Hi Taurus, welcome. This is Beauty Soul Tarot. I am just getting back to YouTube basically, so my camera and my stuff, like I don't even have my cards yet, but I have another way to do a reading. So this is for Taurus, any sign or placement that you have, or any placement that you have in Taurus could apply. So let's get started. Here is the bowl of cards that I wrote down. So what is going on for Taurus? The Hanged Man. It doesn't really want to come out, like it doesn't really. The Nine of Wands. There's something that you're uncomfortable about, you're leery about. You're like, I'm not sure, I don't know. The Star. Yeah, the Star. So this is something that you are hoping that you can hold on to and that will lead you in a different direction. This could be about your health. For sure, about your health. There's something you're nervous about. But you're okay. You are okay. The Moon. So this is a very emotional kind of experience, but it's very hidden. It's very... You might be venturing off like on your own, or doing something on your own, and you're holding on to something at the same time. Yeah, they do not want to come out. So there's something you don't want to be known, or maybe something that's just not showing itself. Three of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse. It was the other way though. Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this has to do with something that you're not sure is going to work. There's a point of reference that is mysterious or hidden. I should say it's emotional. It's more like a mood. It could change your mood. Four of Swords. It's not really seeming to help the way that you want it to. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's something that's like altering. It's altering. So you might be doing something where you're altering something at certain locations or at a certain point, or within a set of ideas that you have. Your mood changes and then you follow like this divine guidance. I feel like it reminds me of it reminds me of the spinning wheel in Beauty and the Beast, where she's not really, except for in this case, she wouldn't be so confused and lost, because it's not like you're confused or you're lost as much. You're more just like, oh, you're still following, like, you're walking towards something, but you're like, and it's not dangerous. It's just that it's not, like, you're hoping for something different. there's points of reference though. I feel like you're going to points of reference and you're like, okay, come on, come on. Like, that's what seems to be going on. Queen of Swords in reverse and the Fool. Okay, so, you're not sure if this is a good idea. You feel like something is kind of foolish. This could have to do with someone's home, like it's not working there, or oh, I don't like how that goes that way. And I feel like a little bit nervous about it. Yeah, there's something that you feel a bit nervous about. Could have to do with a house and something that seems to be like trying to be worked out, but it's not working. It is working, but it's just not whatever this is it's not a dead end. It's just you're not sure about the conditions of it or something like that. Ace of Cups. However, it is something that is overall okay. Like it's positive, it's good. The Hermit. When you really think about it, you realize that it's okay. Like, well, that's okay, or that we all support you, or a lot of that keeps coming in. This emotional thought process or this intuitive thought process. There is someone that's by themselves here and they aren't sure if something's going to work, and they rest on the situation and it's stuck, and then they're like, well, I'm going to follow it, but I don't know how that's going to go. Ace of Swords. And so you're still not sure, but you're still not sure. The Chariot, this is a progression forward, Five of Cups. Someone doesn't necessarily like the idea. Like, okay, if that's what you think, it still progresses forward though. But there is some kind of disappointment with like something that you could be taking in or taking on. It's, although there's something about this that you know is going to work out with the Star, it's just hidden. It's like someone's like, well, maybe you shouldn't do that, or, that might not be something that would work out as well. Okay. So, but you are wise and you understand there's a higher understanding with the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. There's a higher understanding of where this goes, even though it seems foolish, but it does sound like excuses in a way. So it's one of those things where there's just kind of like a no, I don't agree with that, or I don't think that's gonna work. But with the Chariot, it still progresses anyways. And the Star, so it seems like this is just one of those things. High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles, yeah. This is just one of those things where you're just being mindful, and it's a process. You're keeping this, a lot like Scorpio, you're keeping this to yourself, and you are aware of what you're doing. It's just not the most exciting experience, if that makes any sense. There's someone else who says this isn't reasonable or this isn't the standard, not the standard. There's someone who understands the process of the situation and that it's going to be unfinished until like further notice. There's someone who's betting on your well-being, like, oh, I want Taurus to be able to get through this. It isn't a respectable, or it's not respectable. It's more like the process and the way this works is there's a lot of experience behind it and it's needing some work. So, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for stopping in, and I hope to talk to you again very soon.